Okay, students, we'll start Laplace transform of f of t divided by t or division by t or multiplication by 1 by t. Nothing but division by t problems method. If Laplace of f of t is equal to f bar of s, that means Laplace transform definition. Then Laplace of 1 by t into f of t is equal to, we can write it like this also, Laplace of f of t divided by t, that is equal to integral s is equal to s is equal to infinity f bar of s into ds. You know f bar of s is nothing but Laplace of f of t into ds, provided the integral exists. Integral should exist. So you should know here Laplace of f of t divided by t is equal to what means integral s to infinity f bar of s into ds, otherwise integral s to infinity Laplace of f of t into ds. Now we'll do problems on this. Problems. Find the Laplace transform of 1 minus e to the power of t divided by t. Now how to do this? Please write this. Laplace of 1 minus e to the power of t divided by t. This here you can notice f of t is equal to 1 minus e to the power of t. Now according to that, this is s is equal to s2, s is equal to infinity Laplace of f of t into ds. So Laplace of 1 minus e to the power of t, s is equal to s2, s is equal to infinity Laplace of 1 minus Laplace of e to the power of t into ds. Now you know some of the standard functions we learned. Laplace of 1 is 1 by s minus Laplace of e to the power of t. Here a is 1. So s minus 1. Here a is 1 because t coefficient is 1. So you know Laplace of e to the power of at is nothing but 1 divided by s minus a. This you know. Now according to that, now we have to integrate this. Integration of 1 by s into ds is, because differentiation of s is 1, that is there in the numerator. Therefore integration is what means log of denominator minus differentiation of this one is 1, that is there in the numerator. Therefore log of denominator. Now you people apply the limits. S is equal to s2, s is equal to infinity. You know one of the logarithmic properties is log a minus log b. So log of s divided by s minus 1, s is equal to s to infinity. Now what happens? Take out that common factor s from the numerator as well as from the denominator. S is equal to s to infinity. Now what happens? This s get cancels. Apply the upper limits. What happens? 1 divided by 1 minus 1 by infinity minus log of 1 divided by 1 minus 1 by s. Now what happens? This is 1 by infinity is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 by 1 is 1. Log of 1 is 0. Minus log of this, if you take LCM, s minus 1 divided by s, s goes to numerator, s divided by s minus 1. So this can be written as minus log of s minus log of s minus 1. This can be written as because of this minus sign, you take it inside. Minus into log s plus log of s plus 1, s minus 1. So log of s minus 1 divided by s. This is your answer. This is your answer. Here you remember one formula. Log of a by b can be written as log a minus log b. One of the logarithmic properties you people should know. Next. Now, second problem, f of t is equal to Laplace, that means find the Laplace transform of sin t into sin phi t divided by t. Now, how to do this one? Here, f of t is sin t into sin phi t. So, since it is division by t, integral s is equal to s to infinity Laplace of sin t into sin phi t into ds. So f of t is here sin t into sin phi t. You know one of the transformation formula sin a sin b is what? Half of cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b. I'll write here sin a. Even in the earlier problems we did using this formula, half of cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b. Okay, so that half you kept outside. Cos of, here a value is t coefficient is 1, that is a. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to 5. Now substituting that one, a minus b means 1 minus 5 is minus 4. Okay, so minus cos 4t, then minus cos of 6t into ds. Now what happens? This is integral s is equal to s is equal to infinity. You know cos of minus theta is cos theta. Okay, this you should know. Now according to that, this is cos 4t minus cos 6t into ds. So half into integral, here we should write Laplace. Laplace of cos 4t, Laplace of cos 6t. Now you write what is Laplace of cos 4t minus Laplace of cos 6t into ds using the linearity property. Using the linearity property. Using the linearity property. So half into, this is s is equal to s to infinity. Now s to infinity, Laplace of cos 4t. Laplace of cos 4t means s divided by s square plus 4 square is 16 minus, this is s divided by s square plus 36 into ds using the formula. Now according to that, differentiation of denominator is nothing but 2s. It is not there in the numerator, therefore multiply and divided by 2. Multiply and divided by 2. When we multiply and divided by 2, we get half into 2s divided by s square plus 16 minus, here also same way, 2s divided by s square plus 36 into ds. That half is common, take it outside, 1 by 4, s to infinity. Then 2s divided by s square plus 16 minus 2s divided by s square plus 36 into ds. Now you people integrate this. Differentiation of denominator is nothing but numerator. Therefore log of denominator. So log of s square plus 16 minus log of s square plus 36. S is equal to s to s is equal to infinity. 1 by 4 log of s square plus 16 divided by s square plus 36. S is equal to s to s is equal to infinity. Now 1 by 4, taking log s square as common factor both from the numerator as well as from the denominator, we get what means s square into 1 plus 16 divided by s square divided by s square into 1 plus 36 divided by s square. S is equal to s to s is equal to infinity. This get cancels. So we get 1 by 4 into. Now apply the limits. When we apply s is equal to infinity, 16 divided by infinity square is 16 divided by infinity. 16 by infinity is 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. Similarly, in the denominator, 1 plus 0. So 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 divided by 1 is 1 only. Log 1 is 0. Minus, coming to this, s is equal to s only. So therefore, we get after simplification, so this one has s square plus 16 divided by s square plus 36. After simplification, this is. Now what happens when we take the minus sign? This numerator comes to the denominator, denominator goes to the numerator. Therefore, final answer will be log of s square plus 36 divided by s square plus 16. This is your answer. This is your answer. So remember, here you should be very careful. Whenever minus sign comes, means for log that upper limit, that is numerator, comes to the denominator, denominator goes to the numerator. Therefore, it becomes plus. So 1 by 4 into log of s square plus 36 divided by s square plus 16. This is your solution. Next problem. Now coming to this, find the Laplace transform of e to the power of minus t into sin t. So Laplace of e to the power of minus t into sin t divided by t is equal to integral s is equal to s to s is equal to infinity Laplace of e to the power of minus t into sin t. Here, you people should observe f of t is e to the power of minus t into sin t. So that I have written here. Now, coming to this, s is equal to s to infinity. This, if you see, e to the power of at f of t, that means first shifting property you people should know. According to the first shifting property, Laplace of sin t, where s tends to s plus 1, because a value is minus 1, minus into minus is plus, into ds. So this is by what means first shifting property. Using the first shifting property, we get this. Now, Laplace of sin t, you know, s is equal to s to infinity. Laplace of sin t is 1 divided by s square plus, because t coefficient is 1 square only. So s tends to s plus 1 into ds. Now, you know, this is, now you substitute s value s plus 1. S is equal to s to infinity 1 divided by s plus 1 whole square plus 1 into ds. In PUC, you people studied, if you see this one, I will get one, okay, so formula that is dx divided by a square plus x square. Integration of dx divided by a square plus x square is 1 by a into tan inverse of x by a formula. Remember this. Integration of dx divided by a square plus x square is 1 by a into tan inverse of x by a. So here a is 1 square, x is s plus 1 whole square. So x is nothing but s plus 1. So therefore what happens when we integrate 1 by a is here 1, x is here s plus 1. So substituting in that tan inverse of x s plus 1 divided by 1, limits s is equal to s to infinity. Now tan inverse of s plus 1, s is equal to s to infinity. Tan inverse of s value is infinity, means infinity plus 1 is infinity only. Remember, infinity plus 1 is infinity minus, because very large value. Then tan inverse of s plus 1. You know tan inverse of infinity is pi by 2 minus tan inverse of s plus 1. In PUC, you people studied pi by 2 is equal to tan inverse of x plus cot inverse of x. This formula you people studied. What is that? Pi by 2 is equal to tan inverse of x plus cot inverse of x. So pi by 2 minus tan inverse of s plus 1 is nothing but, from this you notice pi by 2 minus tan inverse of x is equal to cot inverse of x. Now according to that, cot inverse of s plus 1. This is your solution. This is your solution.